Let me be brutally honest with you. I've never liked Bob Iger, not his management style, not his creative decisions, not even back when it was cool to praise him. And no, it's not just because of his politics, or the propaganda shoved into kids' content, or the endless corporate DEI checklists, although, yeah, that's definitely part of it. My problem with Iger is much older and simpler. Every time this guy opens his mouth in an interview, he exposes exactly who he is creatively. And I can't believe it took this long for people to finally see it. If you're still one of the last shills who thinks he was a creative CEO like early Michael Eisner, well, I've got bad news for you. Recently, Iger took a friendly YouTube channel for a walk around Disneyland, a nice little PR tour to clean up his image, because ever since he came back, he's been proving himself exactly what he always accused others of being: a bean counter, a corporate tribalist, and someone who fundamentally does not understand creativity. And then he said something on Pirates of the Caribbean that was so absurd, it's honestly hilarious.
It's not brilliant storytelling, but it's brilliant execution.
Right.
Retarded!
He said Pirates isn't brilliant storytelling. No, it's just brilliant execution. I'm not making that up. You've all seen the clip. It's unreal. The audacity of saying that Pirates of the Caribbean, a ride that literally changed theme park storytelling forever, one of the most iconic attractions Disney has ever created, isn't great storytelling. From the same guy who greenlit Frozen Ever After, with a script that feels like it was written by a toddler, the same guy behind Luminous with its repetitive exposition, and the same guy approving Zootopia, Better Zoogether, which isn't for kids, but for retards.
That is one big pile of shit.
This is why Iger only gives interviews in controlled environments with pre-approved softball questions, because when he answers honestly, he reveals exactly how arrogant he is. It's the same thing that happened when he attacked Expedition Everest, and Joe Rohde immediately responded back. Which is ironic, because Rohde then abandoned half his principles for a giant check in ego-stroking, helping the company tear apart the same philosophy he built for Animal Kingdom. But here's the wildest part. How does a guy with Bob Iger's backstory manage to think so highly of himself? Most people don't know this, but Iger didn't start at ABC because he was some brilliant student or a once-in-a-generation creative mind. No. His uncle was an executive there and handed him the job. And since it seems to be okay to say this now without getting banned, let's just put it this way: he fits the one and only criteria that actually matters for getting hired in entertainment these days.
Oh man! Oh God! Oh man!
And no, it's not about being white or black, but my sharper noticers will probably figure it out immediately. Then he became a weatherman, made some convenient connections, and climbed the ladder until he ended up CEO of Disney, all while being quietly disliked by a lot of people inside the company, including Michael Eisner, who many thought was his mentor, but has reportedly hated him for years. And honestly, it explains everything. It explains why Iger always seems so insecure talking about genuinely creative people. People like Walt Disney, or the Imagineers who actually built the magic he now coasts on. Because deep down, Iger knows exactly what he is. A stock inflator, a corporate deal maker. A guy whose entire genius comes from buying other people's creativity and claiming credit for it. He's not a visionary. He's not an innovator. He's just Chapek with better PR. And years from now, when he's gone, people won't remember Bob Iger for creativity, storytelling, or vision. They'll remember him for paying cast members embarrassingly low wages, filling the company with messaging no one asked for except Black Rock, and letting Universal grow from Florida's underdog into Disney's biggest threat for the future. Anyway, that's it for today. Hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.